Good night, my peeps. How is everybody doing? How was your day today? I'm sure it was a very productive one, because mine was surely productive, okay? So this is your girl, I Will Survive, and I want to remind you to please continue to like, comment, and subscribe to my new Virgin YouTube channel. I thank each and every one of you that has spent a little moment to stop by and to just check out my work. My hands and I appreciate you all so very much. So, I heard that one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay, so I was like, okay, let me draw the cards and see what is the cards that we might get from this experience are going to be saying, right? So let's try to get a good shuffle of the cards. I don't want the cards to make too much noise tonight in my head. Alright, so see if we can get a couple good shuffles so we can get some nice cards, right? We are family. Everybody come and see. Whoa, we got two cards already that wanted to come out. So we have the King of Cups, wise and devoted, balance between head and heart. And then we had the Hangman, but you know what? It came out like this. So the Hangman, which is number 12, says, sacrifice and waiting, perspective, lack of direction. So we're going to place the cards as we see fit. All right? Let's go again. Hierophant, number 5. Tradition, higher learning, and the beliefs. This one came out like, pow! Oh! Generosity and charity, support and sharing, giving and receiving, fairness and gratitude. 2 more. I want to keep this as short as and hopefully spicy. Page of Cups. Naivety, innocent, inner child, head in the clouds. And it's under the Hangman card, which is which is in the reverse. Oh, this one under the bottom has been tempting me, wanted to come out. So, Page of Swords, curious and witty, chatty and gossipy, communication, finding information. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Ten of Swords, defeat and failure, bitterness, betrayal, exhaustion, collapse, and giving up. I was gonna go 6 cards, guys, but I'm just gonna go and do the non-spread card spread. And this one flipped out. Commitment, 8 of Pentacles. Commitment, dedication, work, and effort. One man's trash is another man's treasure. One more card. I want this last card to flow on its own. Page of Wands. Excitement, extroversion, energetic and fearless, creative ideas. Wow. And I must save the best for last, which is the card at the bottom. Excuse me, guys, like my throat gets so hot, dry at night time. I have to sip my tea. All right. Hope you guys can see the cards. And it says, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So, I do believe that you were waiting, which is the Hangman. You were waiting at one point in your life and you were sacrificing your own happiness, right? Possibly to please, the person that you were with. You were trying to hold on, right? Maybe thinking that, maybe that was the best thing out there for you, right? Or the best thing since sliced bread, right? So you were putting yourself aside and you were waiting, okay? And the reason why you were waiting, because you could have been someone who fell in love very easily, right? So you went in there head over heart, right? You were a little innocent and naive at the same time about the situation. And let's leave the Hangman in reverse, because that's what it was. And remember, the cards that are always in the reverse, it means the opposite. When it's in the upright, it's a good sign. If it's in the reverse, it's the opposite of good, which is bad, right? So yeah, you could have been, just possibly just drinking your sorrows away. You could have been in a relationship with someone, but you were feeling lonely, right? And you had to have your glass of wine and everything to dull the pain and everything, right? And the thing about it is, the Six of Pentacles is somebody that is very generous, somebody that is abundant, somebody that is very supportive as well, and always giving to others. So I do believe that in the situation there was no fairness or gratitude from this Hangman individual, okay? But you might have been the one that had you might have been the one with the most money, or the one with a good job. So maybe that person was also leeching off of you as well, because it says down here it says fairness and gratitude, so it could be one of the other. You know, there was no fairness in the situation or any gratitude that was directed to you from this hangman, because they were taking you for granted all this time. Right? So, the Ten of Swords might have been how you felt over and over in the situation, right? You were defeated a couple of times. You got exhausted to a point where you got so bitter because you felt betrayed by this hangman individual, right? You wanted to give up so much times you wanted to give up, but you collapsed, right, under the weakness of this hangman, right? So you started to do your investigation, right? Page of Swords. You became curious, right, about what you had suspected. Now, you may have found out something in this hangman's phone that only you alone know, because you're the only one who was there. I wasn't there, right? But it says that, you know, if you see she's hiding in the bushes, like, you know, when you're playing hide and seek, or you're looking to see, you know, you're watching somebody, right? You could be watching somebody, or somebody could be watching you from bushes without even you aware of it, okay? Right? Someone could be gossiping about you too, as well. And probably saying, you know, maybe you're a fool to be in this situation with this hangman person, because that person could know that the hangman is a no good, because he's, you know, he's creeping around, right? So they could be gossiping around this hangman, creeping around on you, right? So now you had to do your own investigation now and start hiding the bushes now, because you got curious. Because people were talking about this person here, this hangman, right? So it had gotten to a point now where all you had to do was focus on your pentacles, which is your money. So you start to put in the work and the effort now, right? You stay true to and committed to yourself now. You're committed to yourself, and you're dedicated to yourself, and you're focusing on your pentacles, right? And as you see, there's a tree right there. So the tree is growing just as your pentacles are growing. Yes? And if you see there's a green, that looks like a green leaf, so that's abundance, meaning you got more money coming in right there. Okay? So now you found your mojo back, right? So now you're more, you start to look beyond this guy now. You start to look beyond this hangman now, right? You start to look beyond him now, right? And now the stuff that we just left behind. And you start to feel good about yourself now. You have more energy, right? This could be you walking or doing a little exercise, okay? Or just being childish or whatever, right there. Now you have ideas, because as you can see, the light bulbs are there and the sparks, right? So you got excitement, and you have creative ideas that are coming alive, coming to life, bursting in your head, bursting in your mind, want to come out now, you know? So, because you're also fearless now, you no longer are holding yourself back and waiting for Mr. Hangman to make his mind up, right? Now you're focusing on you, and this is what is happening. Isn't this beautiful with the bright lights and everything? She looks so peaceful, right? So, because you're now in a new place, right? Within yourself. Now, here come Mr. Hierophant, number 5, right? This person could be a traditional person, someone who is traditional. They're old school. They're the ones to open the door for you, right? Treat her like the queen or the princess that you are, right? Okay? Because they believe in when they found a good woman or a good man, that they would cherish it because what? They have already been down that road, right? They have already been down that road of higher learning. So they know not to fumble a good thing when they get it, right? That's so Mr. Hierophant now is going to come in, take over, right? Mr. Hierophant going to come in now and take you away from Mr. Hangman, because Mr. Hangman didn't know what he had, right? And Mr. Hangman thought of you as garbage. So now Mr. Hierophant is going to come in with the King of Cups energy, where he's wise. Remember, traditional. He's wise, he's devoted, he's balanced, he's head over heart. He's not antsy. He's not here today, gone tomorrow, He stand on business. He means his word. He's not a wordsmith that I'll be telling you all the nice things that you want to hear. So Mr. King of Cups is here right now, sitting, right? Manifesting the beautiful thing, right? Empress, queen, princess, who is going to come into his world now, right? See, there were clouds over Mr. King of Cups. So who knows, he might have been going through the same thing that this page of 1 was going through, which was you, right? So in divine timing, I believe that it's going to in line. But this is what you got coming towards you, right? A traditional man that has already learned his higher lessons from back then, not making the same mistake. He's ready for love right there. He even got his hands crossed like that, right? But you have to believe in it, yeah? So, Mr. King of Cups, a.k.a. Mr. Hierophant, is coming in wise and devoted, will balance you out, coming with head over heart, not leading by his head of his little, right? So, yeah, so this is what we have. So, one man's trash is another man's treasure waiting to happen. Guys, I hope this one helped. You have yourself a beautiful, beautiful one. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.